Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Cosmic Starseed Academy and these weekly gatherings and Pleiadian channelings. Today's date is the 23rd of the 8th, 2025, and it is 7:38 p.m. here in Ireland. My apologies to everyone, especially Sheila and the group here this evening, and Drina, Amaria, Julia and Dennis, who's in the background with me, for being late. I've been under probably the worst attack I've ever had of targeting, and thanks to Dennis Mulcahy, who will be joining us in a minute, who is an amazing healer, just off the scale, amazing. I wasn't able to walk yesterday, and today I'm walking. And not just slowly, but not as slow as I was. So if anyone needs healing, I highly recommend you check out Dennis Mulcahy on Facebook. So I've recently heard, I was watching a live interview last night with Rob Khalil, the typical skeptic, and I was watching an interview with a woman, and I couldn't read her name on the screen because I didn't have my glasses on, but she was pretty amazing, and she was talking about Project Oblivion, which is a project, I'm assuming, by one of the three-letter agencies, probably the one that begins with C. And so she was talking about Project Oblivion and how she had discovered this. She was the first one to discover this project that was aimed at, or is aimed at, the likes of us that are speaking out, that are targeted specifically under this Project Oblivion. So I'm going to be looking into that more. If anyone wants to check out the interview last night, I haven't watched all of it, but it's on The Typical Skeptic by Rob Khalil, and Julia Ankerhaven, who's with us this evening, is often on that podcast as well. It's a really good one.
It's always very good when Olivia James, the Grey Mouse, comes on. It's very informative. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to move your chair in bed? So Dennis will join us in a minute. He's here with me. And so this evening, I felt like I wanted to share some of information about Jesus and who he was. I was listening to a podcast earlier with the Far Sight Institute, Dr. something Brown. I can't remember his first name. But he was talking a lot about Jesus, and what I've been shown, bearing in mind that I did have an out-of-body experience with Jesus at the age of 12, and I wasn't from a privileged background. I wasn't living in a mansion in California or LA or anywhere like that. I grew up in a very poverty-stricken area in Hackney in London that was similar to the Bronx. And I had this out-of-body experience with Jesus. And I've also been a channel for the Pleiadians and connected to them since I was 8 years old. And I've since been told that Jesus was Pleiadian. There are others out there that say the same thing. There are also others that say he was from Venus or different star systems or planets. But I believe he was Pleiadian. And given that I channel the Pleiadians and had that experience with him, it kind of makes sense. So I don't know. I think maybe we'll just go straight into the prayers. And thank you everyone so much for being here. I'm sorry that I'm not always on time. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to hand over to Dennis to introduce himself and his healing and where you can find him. And while I close the door, yeah.
Hello. I feel no need or desire to do any self-advertisement at the moment. So we will begin, as usual, with some simple prayers. Okay. The first is the Law of One prayer, and I will say it 3 times.
Let me just get
And this prayer has great usefulness and efficacy and is very effective as a prayer of protection.
So listen up, guys.
We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks that this is done. It is so. And I will say this Law of One prayer again. We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks this is done. It is so. We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks. This is done. It is so. And I will share a I am mantra. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. All right. Thank you.
We come through this evening to bring you upliftment, joy, laughter, empowerment, inspiration, oomph, powerful energies to inspire, to uplift, to encourage you to understand that you are the strongest of the strong, even when you're not feeling it. And yet here you are, still speaking, still listening, still observing, still learning, still manifesting, still breathing, still bringing joy, healing, laughter to others. Withstanding the blows that come often from a negative agenda that are trying so hard to win this last battle. But we've said before, we will not let this happen. It affects too many species, too many races, not just humans, not just humanity. This galactic war on the evolution of consciousness and spirituality, not really so much spirituality, but consciousness and evolution is we want you to understand. A few things this evening. Our hearts, our love goes out to you. This period in your history is the most difficult, probably, that you have ever experienced as a collective. You are in a battle, in a war, with dark forces that you cannot see. You may feel them, you may sense them, you may be very aware of them, but the vast majority of you cannot see them physically in front of you. The ones that remote view for negative agendas and programs and black operations, military black ops and such like. This does occur. It is not an easy task or job or lifetime or mission that you have chosen. We know that a lot of you as starseeds do feel like calling it a day. Sometimes the burden of your mission feels so isolated. But we urge you to, we encourage you to Breathe. And pause. And take some time out if you need to. But do not give up. Do not leave. Do not fail is the wrong word. Do not choose to opt out in these difficult is the wrong word in these horrendous times. Now you are needed. More than ever, you are needed. We cannot do this for you. And we want you to know we cannot do this without you. This is a joint effort of different species, of different races, humanity being part of that, part of us, part of our DNA. Rest, recuperate, realign, regather, readjust, realize. The other thing that would be wise or good to mention here is the disclosure movement, or the spiritual movement, which includes the disclosure movement, is also being targeted and infiltrated as a whole. But certain individuals are also being targeted because they are speaking out. We want you to remember that you were chosen for this. You chose this. And we say with joy and to bring upliftment that some of it was in small print at the very end of the last pages. We want to remind you again this evening that we are halfway there. Halfway to winning this war and this last battle. Halfway. We cannot do this without you, which may surprise some, even Soma. This is a galactic united effort, which includes species such as us, the Pleiadians, but it includes Syrians and Lyrans and many others that we don't often name. This is a group effort. You are part of it as starseeds because your DNA is different. It is not just human DNA, but it is a blend, a mix of different races, species. So we will pause there. Do you want to say anything? We're only taking a break, I think.
That's okay.
Can you pause the recording? Just pause it. Don't end it. Yeah. No. Where my finger is. No, darling. Let me do it. Okay, welcome back, everyone. Dennis is hiding again and over there. So we took a break there, and okay, so welcome back, everyone. I feel like I'm gonna go into a bit more of a channeling. We were having the group was having a okay, hold on. The group was having a lovely discussion that we were observing and witnessing and watching, and excitedly at some of your conversations and your thoughts and beliefs, which are all accurate, more or less. We've often said, and even off camera, behind closed doors, we've not just spoken to Soma, but shown her how incredible, how important this lifetime is. This is a huge, epic stepping stone for humanity on a very grand scale. This is where you move mountains. It has taken you a long time to gather momentum to be here in this lifetime. And we are not speaking so much of the starseeds, but rather within this sentence, but rather the normal human beings that do have different DNA, a different frequency, a different language, a different energy, a different understanding, a different perspective, a different opinion, a different voice, a different thought system, a different belief system, the ones that have followed the rules, the regulations, the instructions to fit in, no doubt. But this lifetime, we want to thank you, say again that this lifetime is extreme for many of you, including Soma and many other starseeds, because you are in an extreme evolutionary period of consciousness. That is why the abuse, the negative agendas have not got worse, but they are becoming more seen, unable to hide the darkness within them. These negative agendas, these negative species, these negative beings. Are dark and evil in the extreme. However, we've said before, even this evening, that we will not allow the negative agendas to continue. We will not allow them to win this last battle. It is inevitable that they will dismantle and leave completely. So much has been inverted on your planet deliberately. Right has changed to left. Up has changed to down. Light has changed to dark. Everything has been shifted, inverted, changed. Now you are in the process of finding more balance. You're not really going from one extreme to the other, although you are eventually. But in these days, you are in the process of finding balance in between, which is more, what is the word? Soma, can't find the word. Let us do a meditation together. Now, when you are ready, close your eyes. Get comfortable. Feet on the floor. Hands comfortable. Relax. Breathe. Breathe. We are always with you. And we mean the ones who carry our DNA in your blood. We've spoken many times of the rhesus negative. You are our children, and we love you beyond comprehension. We love you. Visualize a beam of light coming down from one of our ships, our Pleiadian ships. A beam of light coming down from above, and the ship is directly above you. And this beam of light, pure white golden love, frequency, energy, comes down into your crown chakra and goes through your whole body, through your central nervous system. And then as it goes through your body, it expands this love frequency, filling your arms, your chest, your hips, your legs, your knees, your calves, your feet, every part of you, filling with light, love, frequency, motion, even energy, sound, even healing. You can feel this a beam of, oh, okay, thank you. This beam of white light, which is source creation, God source creation itself. You feel this light going down through your feet, chakras, into Mother Earth. And as it does so, it is not one beam of light, because it goes through both of your feet chakras. And as it does so, you become aware that all of you here now are standing on the earth holding hands. And there is a grid system of this beautiful light source coming from above, coming from us, that is protecting you all as you hold hands in unity, in love, in light, in freedom, in joy, in aspiration, in inspiration. You feel this wave of love coming down into you and through you to each other, the one opposite you, the ones opposite you, the ones next to you, whose hands you hold. You feel this, I love you. Thank you. You feel this light emanating not only from your feet chakras, but also your palm chakras, your hands, your hand chakras. You feel it emanating out from you to the other whose hand you are holding, but you also feel it coming back at you, building and, what is the word? Expanding and moving through you, moving through your heart system, moving through your throat, your mouth, your nose, your third eye, your eyes, your forehead, your cheeks, your crown. You feel it moving down, a spiral going down through your whole body, your whole system. This momentum of energy as it builds and builds and builds and becomes stronger and stronger and stronger is your key to breaking free of the matrix, breaking free of the systems that have governed you for eons. This is how you win. This is monumental. This energy of love, of frequency. We understand. We are learning much from the ones that channel us, probably more than anyone else. We are learning from these because we have a closer proximity to these. We are able to step into their bodies, so we feel their emotions, their thoughts, their frequency, their energy more deeply than when we, thank you, more deeply than when we just observe humanity. We are learning through the channelers, not just Soma. This is a two-way relationship that we have with all channelers. We understand how difficult it is when you are in the depths of despair because of targeting. Love frequency is how you change this, how you raise your own frequency. Technology is being used to lower many of your frequencies in these days because there is so much at stake. And that is not even to mention your your is the wrong word, but that is not even to mention the chemicals, the poisons in the air, the water, the soil, the ethers, the food. So when you're ready, if you want to, you can kneel on the ground in the meditation as a group. You can let go of each other's hands and put all of that energy, that love frequency into the earth. Lay your hands in front of you as you kneel and let that energy spread out in front of you to each other. the earth being a conduit for this love frequency. And you can visualize this energy going to each one of you in the circle. And you can also visualize that you are sitting on the top of the earth in a circle, or yes, sitting in the top of the earth in a circle of rich green land. And this energy spreads to the circle, but it also expands out from behind you and covers the whole of the earth. Lines and waves of love. Many of humanity will mock the love and light brigade, or the love frequency, or the New Age movement, which is not New Age at all. There are many phrases, words, sentences, words mostly, that have been designed deliberately to mock certain aspects of spirituality, New Age being a very common one, when in fact it is old age. And when you look into the real science and research some of these things that come under the umbrella of New Age, the woo-woo stuff, when you look into the real science of this, you will be surprised to find realities that have been designed to mock you and keep you in the dark. You have advanced tremendously, tremendously, tremendously in the last 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Keep on. Keep on. Keep on. We need all of you. We need all of you to win this battle. Have faith. We love you. We promise to. And we rarely, if ever, Soma cannot remember a time Soma cannot remember a time when we've ever used the words, we promise you. But we promise you. We promise the starseeds that we will bring you more strength, when you need it. You may not feel it, but we are behind you when you need us. And we are not just speaking of us, we are speaking of Syrians and Lyrans. We often speak of those, most commonly because some of you will or will not be aware that Soma also has a connection to Lyrans and Syrians, which is why we often mention those more than any other race or species. The Andromedans are also very present this evening. Pick up your swords and slay those energies that need to be removed. It is a rare group, a rare crowd that understands when Soma speaks about being targeted. We love you. And we will pause there for this evening. Our last words this evening will be that love wins. Find that lion energy within you. Find that warrior energy within you. You have it more than any other species. You want to say anything? Okay, welcome back, everyone. We took a short break there to give us time and allow us to have to connect and just have a talk and conversation. So I'd like to go around the group and ask everyone what you thought of the meditation, if you got anything from it. I was seeing a lot of officially I wouldn't call myself a remote viewer, but I'm realizing as I get older that's really what I'm doing. But I am very visual, so anyway, so I was seeing a lot of stuff in the meditation. And so, yeah, so I just wanted to go around the group and ask two questions. What did you think of the meditation? And how did you find the channeling this evening? So Sam is on my left, so if we at the top. So if we start with Sam. Sam, you're on mute. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. It was beautiful meditation. I always feel that energy of just going, a lot of activity in the crown chakra, and just kind of getting zoned out.
Lovely. And did you want to say anything else, or?
No, that's about it. You know,
Okay. Okay. And so
thank you.
thank you, Sam. Thank you for being here this evening.
Thank you.
And Sheila, you're next, darling.
Hello, Soma. Well, sadly, I must have dropped off to sleep because I don't remember the meditation at all. But I found the channeling before the meditation was interesting, and I was looking forward to the meditation. So I'll have to wait and hear it when you send it out. So sorry about that.
That's okay, darling. I will upload it and put it out tomorrow, probably before the 7 p.m. group, because we have a 7 p.m. group tomorrow as well.
Yeah, I tend to find that with the meditation that I get so relaxed that I just go off somewhere and then I can't remember anything about it afterwards. It's a little bit frustrating, but there you go. I'm sure I benefited from it.
Thanks, Sheila.
Okay, thank you.
And Julia, you're up next, darling.
Hi. I always love your meditations. They're always very calming, and I feel a great connection to the Pleiadians. Unfortunately, I wasn't in for this one because I had to nip out from my group. But I do always look forward to them. Yeah, always really good. And I'm looking forward to the Pleiadian Sunday School tomorrow.
Yes, me too.
That's cute.
Thank you.
7 p.m.
So 2 o'clock, because I'm be working like I'm gonna do today, just jump on in, and I'm just getting out of work. I'm so exhausted. But yeah, I've seen I like your meditations. It's very calm. It does feel I connect with them too and everything. I want to tell you about a dream I had if you have time. Last night I was in a dream. I was driving with a few people on a highway, and there's a city line, just city, like on a busy through a city or like a skyline. And then there was a plane, and then there was this triangle with lights, all different kinds of little lights around it. And they're like, what is that? What is that? And I said, oh, that's just one of our galactic ships. And I was acting nonchalant. Now, it could have been glass or something, but anyways, it was like a triangle of lights, like a whole bunch of LED lights, triangle lights blinking, this big triangle. Then I'll say, you want to watch it do something cool? I'll say, it'll go in a split second. So then it went away, boom, and then they were surprised, and then it comes back and it's just flying around us, or flying just on my side. I just stare at it, and then I woke up. I thought that was positive.
Yeah, that sounds like contact to me.
Yeah. I wasn't scared. I was like bold. I was like, oh, and I just kept staring at it. And I wasn't scared. I guess I knew they were okay. They were good ones.
It sounds like if you weren't scared or didn't have any fear or anything around,
No.
that they're normally good if you don't have that.
So I don't know. Who knows? But it was nice.
Yeah. So thank you, everyone. I think we're.
So Mike just mentioned the event that we've got on the 31st of August.
Yes.
So we've got a full day online retreat, Atlantis Awakened. Soma will be doing live channelings with the Pleiadians and Jesus, and we'll be accessing the Pleiadian information about the true history of Atlantis. Plus, we will be doing vision questing to go back into Atlantean energies, to integrate light codes and dragon rider connections, and much, much more. So it's going to be a beautiful day online. And it's just £30 or €33.
Yeah, which is great value.
Extremely good value,
yeah, because you get two of us, and with the information and energy and activations and everything that we're bringing, it's extremely good value. So, and that will be I was going to say something about that. What was I going to say? We still have space if you'd like to sign up for that. Julia, where can people go to sign up?
So they can find it on Eventbrite. And for my regulars, I've added a listing to my bookwhen.com/anchorhaven. Or they can just send us a message. There is an event on Facebook where they can find all the links on there for the Eventbrite. It's easily searchable for online events, Atlantis Awakened, via Eventbrite. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. If you want to check out my website with all the events I'm doing, and I also offer readings and a whole lot of stuff. My website is somaarah.love. And if you'd like to see what other services Julia Anchorhaven offers, you can. What is your website, Julia?
It's anchorhaven.co.uk, and it's the same Anchorhaven on all of my socials if people want to connect with me.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yes. And I also want to give a shout out to Robert Khalil and the Typical Skeptic. He has so many great people on his interviews and broadcasts, and Julia's often on there, and I'm normally on there about once a month, where I offer readings by donation, which is kind of divided. The donations are divided between myself and Robert. And I'm also on Julia's broadcasts about once a month, roughly, give or take, where the donation readings I do are also split between me and Julia. So what else do I need to say? Be strong, guys, and love wins. And I shall see you all tomorrow, 7 p.m. If you'd like to join us, the link is on my website. And I love you guys. See you all soon.
Thank you. Soma, I was going to ask you if you can email me the link, please, for tomorrow.
Let me see, is it the same link? Let me take a note of that, Sam.
Okay, thank
Yes,
you.
I will email you.
Good seeing you. You look wonderful. You look beautiful.
Thank you, Sam.
All right. Much love. We'll see you.
Okay, see you soon. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, bye everyone.